It's some 8 blocks from the White House to the bright new auditorium of the State Department, where President Kennedy inaugurates a new frontier of conferences with the press. Mr. Kennedy is greeted by 418 Washington newsmen, including the News of the Day cameramen, recording for your big theater screen the dramatic front page announcement that Moscow has freed 2 U.S. airmen who survived the shooting down of a reconnaissance plane.
I'm happy to be able to announce that Captain Freeman B. Olmsted and Captain John R. McCone, members of the crew of the United States Air Force Rb-47 aircraft, who have been detained by Soviet authorities since July 1st, 1960, have been released by the Soviet government and are now en route to the United States. The United States government is gratified by this decision of the Soviet Union and considers that this action of the Soviet government removes a serious obstacle to improvement of Soviet-American relations. Our deepest sympathy and understanding goes to the families of the men of the Rb-47 who gave their lives in the service of their country. At the same time, I am sure that all Americans join me in rejoicing with the Olmsted and McCone families. The families, as well as the men, comported themselves in these trying times in a way which is truly in the best traditions of the military services of the United States. Restraint in these conditions is obviously not easy, but they can be assured that they have contributed in large measure to the final achievement of the objective which we all sought, the release of the men.
A newsman questions President Kennedy on overflights of Soviet territory, such as the Power's U-2 flight, which, unlike the Rb-47, was inside the Soviet Union.
The Soviet government is fully aware of the United States government views with respect to the distinction between the question of the United States Air Force Rb-47 and the incident which occurred over Soviet territory on May 1st, 1960, involving an American U-2 type aircraft. Flights of American aircraft penetrating the airspace of the Soviet Union have been suspended since May 1960. I have ordered that they not be resumed.